Day 11. We're now 11 days into Project Reborn. This project was something I looked forward to for so long, and I'm still as excited and motivated to tackle this project with full force. But there have been days of this project when I felt overwhelmed, like I'm trying to take too much on at the same time, and it has raised certain questions. Am I doing too much? But then, after finishing another gym session, I got home, I sat down, and then something happened. Something that will change everything about Project Reborn.
Hey, what's going on, Wade?
What's up?
How's it going?
Pretty good. I'm a bit tired.
Why is that? You were training?
Nah, I trained this morning, but I had a pretty bad night of sleep. I think that's why.
How's Sweden getting?
Sweden is cold now. Damn. The snow has really started to fall the last couple of days. Just the roads and everything, driving around, just going out, it's snow up to the knees.
That sounds exciting to me. I'm just playing all the time.
Have you been to Sweden yet?
Went once to Kiruna in the north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the winter?
Yeah, exactly. I've done a couple of Arctic Circle trips.
Yeah.
They're always good fun.
Yeah. I've never been there actually myself, and I live in Sweden, so I have to go sometime.
Yeah. What about the football side? What's the latest there?
Yeah, we finished the season on the 11th, so it's been a couple of weeks now. And we were relegated, obviously, quite harshly. We had a good stretch the last period of the season where we started to really perform, and because we were dead last, like with 6 games to go. But then we won a couple of games, we drew a couple of games, and then we were in contention to stay up. But then in the last game, we were down 2-0 to another relegation contender, and then we turned the game around 1-3-2. But we depended on another result to go our way, and it didn't, so we went down.
That's tough, but it's at least positive that we had that resurgence at the end of the season.
Yeah. I didn't play that much. Like my season was, I had great expectations heading into it. Because obviously last season was my first season as a professional, so I just wanted to get the experience, learn, see what it was like, and then heading into this year, the second year, I really wanted to step up, and I spoke with the coach, and we both were on the same page with me really becoming a starting player. But then fourth game in, got the hamstring injury, and then I was out for 3 or 4 months. And then I just struggled to get back to my best, and once I finally started to feel like I got a bit of form, then we were in September, October, but then I struggled for consistency, and I couldn't really get a place in the starting 11, so it was kind of tough, but I did my best to be positive on the trainings. I always loved going to training anyway, so I did what I could basically.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'd also add in there that one of the ways that you can retain that consistency is obviously if you develop to such a point, both tactically and psychologically, that you know what to do. So even if you got out on the pitch and certain technical attributes weren't quite there, because you spent so long out, or especially on the physical side, at least you can then adapt your game around that and still be able to have an impact.
Yeah, that's true.
You see that with a lot of players. I mean, in Premier League, got the likes of James Milner, where he doesn't necessarily have to be the best player on the pitch technically to still make his impact.
No, exactly.
So when it comes to this project that you've got going on, could you fill a little bit more? What's happening?
Yeah, so obviously since I was injured, I lost a bit of motivation in the year, and that's to be expected. But I've been feeling like for a couple of years, I don't know if it's since I moved and started playing professionally or whenever, but for the last couple of years I've felt a lack of motivation, and I haven't known if it's because of the situation I'm in or being injured and all that, But I've felt during large parts of the season that I still love the game, and I still love going to the gym and going to training and meeting with everyone and improving myself. Like that's why I'm playing, to keep like progressing. But there's been things that I don't enjoy, and like I said in, I think it was the last video I published, when I like go on the bus rides 3 or 4 hours and I play 2 minutes at the end, then it feels like such a waste of time, and like I could invest that time a lot better if I had the time and not the obligation to go to all the trainings and all the the games and all that. So it's a bit of an unconventional route that I want to go, but I feel a lot more motivated to do that now for the coming 6 months, I guess, up until the summer, where I really feel like I can make a big transformation if I just dedicate the time to improving myself individually. And then obviously I know that there are things that I will miss out on when not like going to team training, but that's why I'm trying to take, like, do you say precautions, like to set myself up for to make this period the best it possibly can be.
Okay, I'm with
if
you.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So then the ideal plan would be, when you come into summer, then maybe making a move abroad to play professionally elsewhere.
Yeah, or somewhere around here. It depends on how I improved and what contacts I have. But yeah, I'm definitely open to it, and that's the end goal of the project, to sign a new pro contract.
Okay, I'm with you. So one update on our end that you wouldn't have picked up on, because it's kind of been separate and private, is that we have started an agency.
Okay.
On that aspect, we could probably help you as well when it comes to that time.
Okay.
So, making it after.
Sounds good. Okay, right. Yeah.
I don't know, have you already got representation at the moment?
No, nothing at all. So I just took things into my own hands, sent out emails to I think all of the teams in this division that I've been playing in, and I think 2 responded. I got to trial with one of them, and I signed a contract. So I've been doing it myself, basically.
Makes sense. Yeah, that definitely having that extra advantage.
Yeah.
And essentially mostly training by yourself?
Yeah, I guess I will try to. We have made like a group of players I've been playing with, so I will try to get group sessions in as often as I can, and then I know it'll be easier now in the off season and the preseason than in season to get hold of players, because they're occupied with their trainings and their things. But as much as I can, I want to get involved with other players, but it will be mostly individual. Yeah.
Makes sense. I guess we put together a session with and on the individual side.
Yeah.
And then is the plan to film all your sessions then?
Yeah, exactly. I will document everything as well as I can.
Okay, I'm with you there. So you'd need the strength, power, speed, technical side. We could probably do some analysis bits as well.
Yeah.
Psychology. And then on that front, I guess it's up to you if you want to film some of the psychological sessions and put out clips or whatever you want to do from it.
Yeah.
Because naturally that would kind of be a private thing that
Yeah.
wouldn't ever. But I guess it's up to you if you film, then it's up to you whatever clips you want out from it.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Conditioning, of course. I'd probably be looking more at capacity side while spending out. So can we build up your capacity for training to such a point that when you're going into the team setting,
exactly, because I will be monitoring my load through like a GPS monitor and other trackers that I have as well as I can, just to because I know what type of load I was in team training, so I can be at the same, as you say, when I come to the end of this project, that I'm at a good level physically to just be able to head into a team again.
If we treat it almost like you're already playing professionally, so we monitor all the data, all the GPS, the load.
Yeah.
We do the analysis. We go through the whole training measurement. To be honest, even better than a lot of professionals because they wouldn't be getting weekly one-to-one psychological sessions.
Yeah.
But with all that, you're going to have an insane amount of content, obviously, you can put out.
Yeah.
But also from the football perspective, you're going to be doing a lot better than the other players at your current level.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be access to training. So then, as you say, 6 months from now, hopefully we can get you into a position where you can then make a step up.
Yeah.
And especially to where you're unlikely to pick up any long-term injuries. I think it's probably a key one. Yeah, perfect. We on that. One more bit we could probably look at somewhere within the following 6 months period. Maybe either we come over to Sweden or you come over here and we do a little training camp as well on top of it.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Sounds good.
So what do you need from me exactly?
I really want someone knowledgeable, and since we've worked before, I trust in you and what you do. So I really want help with like coming up with a proper plan together that I feel comfortable going forward to just grind that and know that I do the right things, and so I can come out on the other side in the best way possible, basically.
Yeah, so with EPPP, it's essentially everything in, but there's a lot more one-to-one work. So we would be doing weekly sessions looking at the psychological side and also the analytical side.
Yeah.
So I would say that's probably your best one. Everything's sort of programmed out for you, so there's no questions there. Because you're filming everything anyway, it's going to be really easy to send back feedback on every session.
Yeah.
So that's nice and easy. But that's probably the way I go. And if you wanted to speak to any players of mine that have already been doing that this past year, then you're more than welcome to.
And then we spoke about the mentorship as well, but maybe that's... What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's also part of it. Yeah. That's included. So you've got programming for your technical side, strength, power, speed. You've got the psychological sessions, the analysis sessions, mentorship anyway. We'd be conversing back and forth over text through the week.
Yeah.
So obviously let me know whatever's going to help you with your filming as well. If it's better to have voice notes rather than text messages, but I'm easy up there. And then the one more part, I need to speak to my partner on the agency, but we can obviously look into that as well. And we'll almost set ourselves up so that at the end of the 6 month period, we're already speaking to people to have trial opportunities at the end of that.
Okay, yeah. That sounds really good.
Super. So with the programs, obviously I can get those set up in the coming week. Strength, power, speed, you need to do a little bit of testing again. I've still got all of the old data from when we were working a couple of years back.
I did the same tests, what is now 11 days ago. If it's those...
There's a couple new ones that I also
to
collect.
Okay.
But that has covered a lot of it, so if you do send that through, that'd be helpful. Okay, perfect.
Nice.
So what we'll do is, if we text back and forth, obviously from your side, whatever's going to help you with the production, just let us know, and we'll work around that. But we'll set through programs, etc., off the back of the testing. And then what I tend to do with my players at the moment, just because every week's different, we just plan ad hoc. So like you say, I've got today off of training, or today I've got a lot of time in the evening. Can we do the psych session? Can we do the analysis session? And then we just do that each week.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll text you, and then we'll go from there,
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think sounds good. All right.
Okay, super. I'll speak to you soon then, Oscar.
Yeah. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
So what does this mean for the future, for Project Reborn, and for my career as a whole? Well, obviously this is amazing news for me and for my career, but also for you, because during this period, during Project Reborn and heading into the future, you will get a glimpse of the highest possible quality training that I will perform during this period, and throughout the entirety of this project, which I will be working with Rise, you will see everything firsthand, from the technical sessions to the physical sessions in the gym and on the pitch. You will see psychology sessions where we touch on different subjects. You will see analysis sessions, calls back and forth where we discuss things that come up during this course of this project and this journey. And then at the end of this project, you will actually see what it's like working with an agency to find new teams, to find opportunities. So this place will be an absolutely incredible place to be for any aspiring footballer around the world. And you will be able to learn so much, not only from what I do, but what I learned as well during the course of this project, working with Rise and the people over there, and then being able to share that with all of you so that you can take it on board in your journey, and so you can progress even quicker and even better in your own careers. So what does this mean exactly? There's a few things that we will work on at the start. One of them is the EPPP, which stands for Elite Player Performance Plan, and this is where we craft a program tailored to my specific needs as a footballer and as a person, where we program all pillars of the game, so technically, physically, tactically, and mentally. I've already set goals on myself, I did that back in episode 3, but now we will merge together based on the testing that I've done and what we have done worked before, and I will get someone else's objective perspective of what I need to improve as a footballer going forward. But now I'll train in accordance to what I need to improve as a player, and now during the last week I've just really focused on finishing all of the testing so that we get a good foundation to base the programming on, and now I just wait for confirmation of some things, but then we are ready to start. We're ready to jump into this journey for real now. And this was something that I really wanted heading into this project. I had this on my mind, but I wasn't sure where we would head with all of this. But now, after having spoken to Jolan and we have chatted back and forth, I believe this will be incredibly valuable going forward, and I can't wait to get started. And now is really the true start of Project Reborn. We're heading into unknown territory, but we have a plan when we go there. And I'm just so excited to share this with all of you going forward. I truly hope that you see the value of all of this and that you want to join along for the ride, because I think this is something really special and you really don't want to miss it, because Project Reborn will now rise to even greater heights.